Hello everyone out there in Blount County and beyond. I hope that you are continuing to be well and that maybe you've had a chance to be outside and enjoy some of our lovely spring weather. My name is Melinda and I'm a reference librarian here at the Blount County Public Library. And once again, I'm so happy to welcome you back to Storytime for Grownups. As many of you know, during April we were celebrating National Poetry Month here at the library. And around here, lots of the staff members love poetry, and we suspect that many of you do too. So we decided to keep on celebrating in May by sharing some more poems with you. They include works by a variety of poets, ranging from the English metaphysical poet John Donne to African-American poet George Moses Horton, who, despite being enslaved as a young person, taught himself to read and began composing poems in his head. I would like to begin our reading today with a work by Horton, which expresses both his yearning for freedom and the transcendent power of poetry. It is entitled George Moses Horton, Myself. I feel myself in need of the inspiring strains of ancient lore, my heart to lift, my empty mind to feed, and all the world explore. I know that I'm old and never can recover what is past, but for the future may some light unfold and soar from age's blast. I feel resolved to try, my wish to prove, my calling to pursue, or mount up from the earth into the sky to show what heaven can do. My genius from a boy has fluttered like a bird within my heart, but could not thus confined her powers employ, impatient to depart. She, like a restless bird, would spread her wing, her power to be unfurled, and let her songs be loudly heard, and dart from world to world. As my friends on the staff continue to read, I hope you will discover in their poems inspiring strains which lift your heart, feed your mind, and free your spirit to dart from world to world.
I'm Jennifer Spurko, Youth Services Manager at Blount County Public Library, and I'm reading The Good Morrow by John Donne. I wonder, by my troth, what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not weaned till then, but sucked on country pleasures childishly? Or snorted we in the seven sleepers' den? 'Twas so, but this, all pleasures fancies be. If ever any beauty did I see, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. And now, good morrow to our waking souls, which watch not one another out of fear. For love, all love of other sights controls, and makes one little room and everywhere. Let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone. Let maps to other worlds on worlds have shown. Let us possess one world. Each hath one and is one. My face in thine eyes, thine and mine appears, and true plain hearts do in the faces rest. Where can we find two better hemispheres, without sharp north, without declining west? Whatever dies was not mixed equally. If our two loves be one, or thou and I, love so alike, that none may sicken, none may die.
Hey, my name is Chelsea. I'm a Youth Services Specialist here at Blount County Public Library. I'm going to be reading part of the poem Song of Myself from Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman, which has been my favorite poetry book since I was like 14, because I was a weird 14-year-old. So I'm going to read it's the ending of it. I do not know it. It is without name, it is a word unsaid, it is not in any dictionary or utterance or symbol. Something it swings on more than the earth I swing on. To it the creation is the friend whose embracing awakens me. Perhaps I might tell more, outlines. I plead for my brothers and sisters. You see, O my brothers and sisters, it is not chaos or death, it is form and union and plan. It is eternal life. It is happiness. The past and present wilt, I have filled them and emptied them, and proceed to fill my next fold of the future. Listener up there, hear you, what have you to confide to me? Look in my face while I snuff the sidle of evening. Talk honestly, for no one else hears you, and I stay only a minute longer. Do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I am large, I contain multitudes. I concentrate towards them that are nigh. I wait on the door slab. Who has done his day's work and will soonest be through with his supper? Who wishes to walk with me? Will he speak before I am gone? Will he prove already too late? The spotted hawk swoops by and accuses me. He complains of my gab and my loitering. I too am not a bit tamed. I too am untranslatable. I sound my barbaric yacht over the roofs of the world. The last scud of day holds back for me. It flings my likeness after the rest, and true as any on the shadowed wild, it coaxes me to the vapor and the dusk. I depart as air. I shake my white locks at the runaway sun. I effuge my flesh in eddies and drift it in lacy jags. I bequeath myself to the dirt to grow from the grass I love. If you want me again, look for me under your boot soles. You will hardly know who I am or what I mean, but I shall be good health to you nevertheless, and filter and fiber your blood. Failing to fetch me at first, keep encouraged. Missing me one place, search another. I stop somewhere waiting for you.
I'm Will Dearmeyer. I'm a circulation librarian, and this is Sympathy by Paul Laurence Dunbar. I know what the cage bird feels, alas, when the sun is bright on the upland slopes, when the wind stirs soft through the springing grass, and the river flows like a stream of glass, when the first bird sings and the first bud opes, and the faint perfume from its chalice steals, I know what the cage bird feels. I know why the cage bird beats its wing, till its blood is red on the cruel bars. For he must fly back to his perch and cling, when he fain would be on the bow a swing. And a pain still throbs in the old scars, and they pulse again with a keener sting. I know why he beats his wing. I know why the cage bird sings. Ah me, when his wing is bruised and his bosom sore, when he beats his bars and he would be free, it is not a carol of joy or glee, but a prayer that he sends from his heart's deep core, but a plea that upward to heaven flings. I know why the caged bird sings.
Hi, I'm Jeanne Pierce. I'm a patron service specialist here at the library, and I'm going to read a poem today by Georgia Douglas Johnson called The Heart of a Woman. The heart of a woman goes forth with the dawn, as a lone bird soft winging so restlessly on. Afar o'er life's turrets and vales does it roam, in the wake of those echoes the heart calls home. The heart of a woman falls back with the night, and enters some alien cage in its plight, and tries to forget it has dreamed of the stars, while it breaks on the sheltering bars.
Hi, my name is Yoder. I'm the accounting clerk here at the Blount County Public Library, and today I'm going to be reading poem 27, or Because I Could Not Stop for Death, by Emily Dickinson. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too for his civility. We passed the school where children played, their lessons scarcely done. We passed the fields of grazing grain. We passed the setting sun. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice but a mound. Since then 'tis centuries, but each feels shorter than the day. I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Spitler, Patron Services Manager here at the Blount County Public Library. I'd like to share a poem with you today entitled A Birthday by Christina Rossetti. My heart is like a singing bird, whose nest is in a watered shoot. My heart is like an apple tree, whose boughs are bent with thickest fruit. My heart is like a rainbow shell that paddles in a halcyon sea. My heart is gladder than all these, because my love is come to me. Raise me a dais of silk and down, hang it with fire and purple dyes. Carve it in doves and pomegranates, and peacocks with 100 eyes. Work it in gold and silver grapes, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, because the birthday of my life is come. My love is come to me.
Hello, my name is Cathy Fletcher. I am a youth services specialist at the Blount County Public Library, and today I'm reading There Will Come Soft Rains by Sarah Teasdale. It was written in 1920. There will come soft rains. There will come soft rains and the smell of the ground, and swallows circling in with their shimmering sound, and frogs in the pond singing at night, and wild plum trees in tremulous white. Robins will wear their feathery fire, whistling their whims on a low fence wire, and not one will know of the war, not one will care at last when it is done. Not one would mind neither bird nor tree, if mankind perished utterly. And spring herself, when she woke at dawn, would scarcely know that we are gone.
We hope you enjoyed the poems that you heard today, and we would love to hear about other poems that you like if you would like to comment on our Facebook page. And if you are interested in reading more works by the poets you heard today or by others, we have lots and lots of collections like this anthology of poets and poetry, which we would be delighted to help you find. And they are both in print and online. And as always, please feel free to visit us on our website at www.blountlibrary.org or give us a call at 865-982-0981. Before I close, I would like to thank my friends on the staff who so generously shared their time to read today. And as always, I thank you so much for joining us for Storytime for Grownups, and we hope we'll see you again soon sometime. Thank you. Bye-bye.